आया, इतिहास से भी जुड़ा हुआ है, बट एट द सेम टाइम ये कितना रियल है आपके अनुसार और कितना फिल्मी है ये सब?
सर द थिंग इज, ये जो कैरेक्टर, जो हीरो का कैरेक्टर है और जो किंगडम है और ये सेंगोल के बारे में हम जो बात कर रहे हैं वो सब रियल है, ठीक है। सिनेमा के लिए बीच बीच में हम थोड़ा फिक्शनलाइज करते हैं, मगर आप जो कॉन्सेंट्रेट है ना, जिसमें से हम जूस बनाते हैं, वो कॉन्सेंट्रेट रियल है, ठीक है। तो ये दिस इज नॉट फिक्शनलाइज्ड और मेड अप थिंग्स.
This story happened in central India, like it happened in India 1000 years back, 985 AD. So yeah.
So it's like it is what do you call true story,
right?
But fictions based on true story. Okay. Historical fiction you can call it. Right. So the percentage would be 60-40 or 70-30. 60% true, 60 to 70% true, 30%. सो गोल्ड में भी मिलावट के लिए वो उसको जुड़ा रखने के लिए थोड़ा होना पड़ता है ना, वैसे तो सिनेमा में वैसे वो तो
मूवी विद गोल्ड बहुत एक्सपेंसिव है अभी।
सर आप इतनी अच्छी बातें करते, राइटर क्यों नहीं बन जाते सर? सर के लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाए। दैट वाज फैबुलस, द वे यू एक्सप्लेन्ड इट टू ऑल ऑफ अस। नभा, कुछ ऐसे ही अपने को भी, लाइक व्हाइल यू वर बीइंग कास्ट फॉर दिस, वाज दिस द काइंड ऑफ नरेशन और व्हाट वाज told to you जब आप आ रही थी on board?
Actually, when I went to meet Bharat sir, his office is like filled with all information and historical stuff, and he told me that I have a story for 5 films. Yes. We'll see how many movies we can make. I was like, okay, wow, that's something cool. And he also told the importance of my character. Everybody has ambition, everybody wants to, move ahead in life, and we work really hard for it. But you always know that when we don't have that kind of energy and strength to move forward, there will always be somebody behind us who will always be supporting you throughout. When we are like in a hurry to go and get our dreams and ambition, we won't think about them. But when we are down, they'll be quietly watching you, and they'll come at the right point to support you and push you forward. And that's the kind of emotional, angle and emotional resonance I have with this character. मेरे career में ये थोड़ा, it was like a very different vibe when it comes to visual appeal and like emotional resonance. So I thought I have to be a part of this film because it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Samyukta, this is not your regular filmy heroine wala role, right? I'm sure every single time you're cast for a movie, बहुत सारी preparation जाती होगी. But for this, how special was this and क्या क्या हुआ BTS, थोड़ा सा बता दो हमको.
Extremely special. I would like to start from where Nabha mentioned about how Sir had stories for 5 films. The thing is, he's so well researched. I'm well read, and I think he's so much in love with the land and the legacy and the culture of our land. So he's trying to say that story, and I'm also pretty much on the same space. I love my land and my culture and the legacy. What we have is very big. Now when I got this, this was the second time I was doing an action. I wouldn't say my character has a lot of action stuff to do in this. There's archery, and I had to learn galloping, horse riding for it. And then I did a lot of adventure stuff while shooting this film. There was a shot where I had to jump from 60 feet. I mean, on a rope, of course, but
jumping 60 feet was one thing, and we were shooting in a very jungle kind of an area. It's very dangerous. There's a waterfall there, and I was like, I came to the set. I was like, heroine, did she come to the set? Like, sir, she's working from morning. I was like, I can't see her anywhere. They said, look up. On top of a mountain, she was just climbing the mountain. I was like, dude, are you serious? Just with one small rope, she was like,
climbing like
yeah, and it was not a set, it was an actual mountain. So, really crazy.
Yeah, I would say, where were we? I'm so sorry.
Mountain.
I went there to the mountains. Yeah, jumpings. Yeah. So there's a lot of things I know that, but I'm not sure. I think it's Solomon Master, my fight master, who said this. I said, Master, I don't know. So anything they ask, my first answer is, I will do it, but I don't know. Okay, I don't know, but I'm ready to do it. And then Master said one thing in film, na, you don't have to really do something. You should do it in a way it looks convincing. The rest is our job. We'll make sure that it is shown in the right way, cut, and it's a film. So don't really hit or do stuff like you just act. So yeah, it went on like that, and the character. But I would say after this film, what happened is I did action in 3 other films. Yeah. So this is the first time I
Adat
did
ho gayi,
action.
yeah, it's like a disease. Like,
Yeah,
no, no.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah, as I would say this, as far as we are on the winning side, na, it is fun to do action. Like, yeah, we are winning, we are giving the punch. To receive the punch, I know it's very difficult, but as far as we are on the winning side, it's very much fun. So yeah, and one thing also I would like to add, when I signed the film, they had plans of releasing it next Sankranti, like, shot in these many days, this timeline, we'll start, I remember this, start in August, we'll finish this by this, November, and then small post-production, and then immediate release. 2 saal ho gaye. To Sankranti finish. So Sankranti is our big, festival in there. Still we are doing. So I would say it's not a delayed that happened in the production. It was the effort that the technicians and the team was putting in to make sure we make the best product. So, and the producers, they just backed it. And when I signed the film, it was this. In production, it became this. In every, schedule, it just started growing. Finally, when I watched on screen, it's like some other film. It's big, it's huge. So this is pretty much, my feeling about that journey. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of new things. I mean, I fell in love with horse riding. Sir asked me, just learn. You just need to, just basic you should know. But I started, fun. And then I'm not a morning person and all, but you have to do this practice early in the morning. I started waking up at 4:30, going at the sunrise time. And I would say there's a sort of friendship that I developed with that horse, Laka. And
My horse was called Diamond.
Diamond.
Diamond and
Yeah,
Laka.
Diamond and Laka. And there's a sequence. So I started taking it very competitively. And I tell Laka, I used to talk to him like this: hey, Laka, I want to beat this guy. Just go. And he used to understand. He used to listen. So yeah, so I would say on a funny note, I can just say this. It's a privilege to be an actor, because my producer would pay for all these adventures that we have to do.
She said she liked hiking, so we put her on a mountain.
Yeah, exactly. I said, oh yeah. They were like, do you like hike? I love mountains. It's so much fun. And then finally, I'm climbing this rock. Okay, and I said it's a privilege to be an actor, because they took care of my horse riding classes. I used to go there. I took my own sweet time to become a pro rider, and now I'll be using that skill in some other film
of course,
also,
yes.
if I get a chance. So yeah,
They sent me to Vietnam for 45 days.
I know that.
Oh, the producer, I want to thank Bhuvan and Tagore Madhu Garu to become the warrior or whatever, get the body language. 45 days I was in Vietnam learning martial arts, not partying, learning martial arts. Doing like all the weapon training and all that. So it was a life-changing experience for me.
सर मार्शल आर्ट्स तो दिन में होता था
नहीं हाँ रात में I had to sleep.
He had no
What?
energy to party. man.
So by the way,
he
for
was
that,
training for 6
sir
hours a
was
day.
also there, no? What were you guys doing after
Sir, what
6
were
o'clock
you
is the
doing in
question.
Vietnam, sir, apart from shooting, sir? Please tell us.
Making sure he was not partying. That was my only aim.
Senthil sir, please आप मुझे बताइए what kind of discussions did you and Bharat sir had, because वो you guys have to be in sync to make something exceptional as this.
First of all, this story is a very inspirational story. Like, जहाँ पे like if you have an aim or a goal, it doesn't depend upon from where you come. You can actually do whatever. Like, if you are willing to work hard, you are willing to do the sacrifices, you can achieve the impossible. So that's that kind of a story. So it can be anyone from any village or any small town kind of thing. People, even if people in power are trying to suppress you, like you can come up. So this is that kind of a story, which is actually like I really love the theme because it's very universal. Like anywhere, people in power always wants to suppress you. So this is a story that which is what I can say. People will connect to it and will love it. So that was the first thing I really loved about the film. And Bharat had big ideas like okay how he wants the film to be like, and also he used to tell whatever in it. For me, it was always about like showing India in the best possible way. I tried to do it in Bahubali, and like so like whenever like I was recently seeing when people talk about history of other countries, they have references. We talk about Egypt, we talk about Greece and all. When we talk about India, so we don't have any like we always have only written things. So visually we wanted to do something. So that is I always like feel like okay like India में भी epics बन सकते हैं जो compared to all that huge films like Ben-Hur or like those kind of films which I love. So I took it up as a challenge and I wanted to present this film also in that scale kind of a thing. So we had our own constraints and budget challenges, but since the vision was clear and the support was there from the producers and the actors are willing to do, so my work became easy actually. Like so the kind of discussions were majorly about like okay like how to make this, what is that the director wants to tell in the shots or in this scene. So usko multiply करके कैसे दिखा सकते हैं kind of a thing. Whether it's a close up or a wide shot look. So it was my responsibility, and I think I have done a good job. Decent job for that matter.
Fabulous
You
job, sir,
killed
of course. He's killed
You
it, of
killed
course.
it.
You know, I'll come to book.
And I was like very excited, like the kind of music enhanced the whole visual experience. So I am very thankful to Ravi sir for like
Wow.
pushing it to the next level. I did something and then he pushed it to the next level.
Absolutely. I'll come to Ravi sir. Bhuvan sir, मैं आपके पास आऊँगा, लेकिन quickly, Ravi sir, talking about this entire journey, as I said, you know, what kind of discussions did you guys have? आपने सर का तो बता दिया, हमारे एक्टर साहब का कितना कंट्रीब्यूशन था, what kind of discussions did you have with him? Because
मैं एक्चुअली गया था वियतनाम उनको देखने
Oh
के लिए।
yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, no, actually, the thing is, he came on his own note, and we know he was there for just 2-3 days, just to make sure he was not partying.
No, sir. Actually, Ravi Basur sir goes to different areas, and you know he loves to go to the nature, hear sounds, and all that. So even there, he was always talking about music. So I had a great 4 days with Ravi sir, and we had some story sittings also.
talk to us about the sound, sir, that you heard over there, sir. वो बात
वही
जो-
सर इनकी जो भी मैं कर रहा हूँ इज नॉट डूइंग, मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, सो भगवान कुछ हो रहा है बस. सो माई ओनली थिंग इज जो भी पानी किधर से आ रहा है मेरे को मालूम नहीं, सो आई एम द टैप. तो जो भी पानी है वो अच्छे लोगों के लिए तरफ जाए, और उनका जो भी यानी कि ट्रस्ट है, क्या बोलते हैं एक्चुअली, सो दे आर हैविंग, हाँ, सो वो भरोसा क्लियर हुआ तो बस.
क्या बात है सर. आई एम श्योर जो हमने यहाँ पे आवाजें सुनी वो बड़ी कमाल की हैं, और बिल्कुल वो पूरी सेटिंग के साथ जा रहा है.
सो
उसके
टोटल मूवी सी समटाइम्स क्या होता है, सो मूवी अच्छे होते हैं लेकिन म्यूजिक के लिए स्पेस नहीं होता. सो दिस ही रिटर्न, उनका राइटिंग ऐसा है कि सो दिस इज द डायलॉग, वी नीड स्पेस फॉर म्यूजिक, दिस इज द डायलॉग, दिस वी नीड स्पेस फॉर दिस. ऐसा ही पूरा मूवी के अंदर इतना स्पेस है कि आप म्यूजिक सुन सकते हैं. सो राइटिंग इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ही इज़ वेरी स्ट्रांग इन राइटिंग. उसके बाद एवरी जो भी है प्लेसमेंट का एक्सप्लेनेशन, ही इज़ गिविंग द डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन. उसके बाद वो एक्सप्लेनेशन होने के बाद आपको तुरंत आ जाएगा जो भी करना है. सो उसके बाद मेरे हिसाब से बेस्ट डायरेक्टर इज चूज द बेस्ट. डायरेक्टर का मेन काम ही वही है, चूज द बेस्ट. सो ही इज़ वेरी स्ट्रांग इन दैट. जो भी हम काम कंपोजिंग कर रहे थे और जो भी स्कोर बन रहा था और जो भी है, सो एवरी टोटल टीम है ना, इसमें क्या अच्छा है क्या ना, वी हैव डन अराउंड 3 to 4 वर्जन ऑफ ट्रेलर। इसमें ऐसा काम करके उसके बाद उसमें किसका वोट किस म्यूजिक में आता है, सो वी विल यूज दैट। ऐसा नहीं है कि किए हैं वही होना है, ऐसा नहीं है। सो बेस्टिंग क्या होता है ना, सभी का एंगल हमको देखना पड़ता है। उसके बाद वो म्यूजिक का एक स्ट्रेंथ होता है। समटाइम्स वी काम करके करके मोनोटनस हो जाता है, उसके बाद एक फ्रेश आदमी आके देखने के सुनने के बाद लगता है कि ओके दिस इज द गुड। सो दैट काइंड ऑफ फ्रीडम वी हैव इन आवर टीम। सो इसलिए जो भी आप अभी वाइब सुन रहे हैं, सो इट्स ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ देयर इनपुट्स।
हमको बिल्कुल मोनोटोनस फील नहीं होता सर आपका म्यूजिक सुनने के बाद। ऑफ कोर्स
एक जस्ट वन थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू ऐड, जो रवि सर बोल रहे हैं ना, सो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड अ टॉप म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर who doesn't have ego and is ready to take input. See, that is very unique and people insiders know that. You understand? That's a very unique thing and that's a very important thing. Only then you will get, you know, background scores like that. Or else you might get songs. And to add to that, he has given a fantastic album. I'm telling you, when we release these songs, those songs are going to be a rage. 100% I don't know, I don't want to say too much, छोड़ देता हूँ। बहुत अच्छे हैं सॉन्ग्स, तो बहुत अच्छे हैं।
सो मेरा हिसाब से मैं आई हैव टिल डाउन आई हैव डन अराउंड मोर देन 140 मूवीज बैकग्राउंड स्कोर, मोर देन 6,000 to 7,000 सॉन्ग्स। सो एवरी टाइम जब एक डायरेक्टर के साथ में बैठने के बाद, सो व्हेन यू आप सुनने के लिए तैयार होते हैं ना, सो आप सीख सकते हैं। आप सुनने के लिए आपका ईयर इज नॉट रेडी टू, यू कांट लर्न। सो वाइल वर्किंग ऑन KGF के टाइम पे, सो वी आर डन अराउंड 18 वर्जन ऑफ स्कोर। 18 वर्जन स्कोर होने के बाद एवरी टाइम सर विल कम एंड सर विल आस्क, सो आपको पता था ना वो पिछले वाला अच्छा है, वो बोलना था ना आपको, क्यों अगेन मैंने बोला तो आप कर रहे हैं? किसको पता सर?
ये किसकी बात कर रहे हैं सर? रॉकी सर की कि
प्रशांत सर से? किसको पता? अभी जो आ रहा है वो अच्छा होगा मेरे हिसाब से। एटलीस्ट वी आर हैविंग द वर्जन नो। मैं एक इंटरव्यू में बता रहा था, सो आई एम हैविंग अराउंड कलेक्शन ऑफ 2024 TB नॉन यूज्ड। वो जब भी मैं 50 फ्रॉम KGF 1 फ्रॉम उग्रम टू टिल डेट 24 to 24 मिनिमम 24 TB नॉन यूज्ड, ऑल फिनिश्ड वर्क। सो 50 साल होने के बाद वो एक देखूंगा क्या है करके।
उधर रॉकी भाई को कमाल बनाया था, यहाँ भाई साहब की एंट्री इतनी कमाल धमाल कर दी। रवि सर के लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं। भुवन सर, वीव डन ऑल द गुडी टॉक्स एंड एवरीथिंग, नाउ थोड़ा स्पिल द बीन्स। किसने एज अ प्रोड्यूसर सबसे ज्यादा परेशान किया सर? एंड व्हाट वाज द मोस्ट चैलेंजिंग थिंग फॉर यू सर? प्लीज टेल अस, यू कैन नेम नेम्स।
So, as Samyukta said, we gave them a deadline of 1 year. That was in 2023. So, सब ने equal parts परेशान की। किसी एक को blame नहीं कर सकते, सब मिला के
सब एक
टीम जैसा आते हैं।
No, you can take this.
This is yours now. So he's a cool producer. So we had a tent. All the technicians, we used to sit there, and Bhuvan would appear sometime, at his own office time of 10:30, and then he knows that it's all that suddenly the director's dream has gotten bigger, and any discussion of, oh, it's getting bigger, he'll smile. It is extended, he will smile.
I was always happy that it's getting extended because I was also supportive of it.
Yeah, he was.
Sometimes the blame is also on me.
उस मुस्कुराहट के पीछे कितना दर्द है क्या बताएं, है ना? बट थैंक यू सो मच फॉर डूइंग दिस फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस, all the cine lovers and Indian cinema. So thank you so much. निखिल भाई, quickly if I come to you, मुझे बताइए, आमची मुंबई में यहाँ पे आए हैं, सब जानना चाहेंगे हिंदी फिल्मों से किस तरह का राब्ता रिश्ता है सर आपका?
बचपन से मैं हिंदी सिनेमा देखते ही बड़ा हुआ हूँ, बिकॉज I've grown up on Shah Rukh Khan sir, he's my favorite star obviously, I've been following him from circus and Fauji days. Usme he has a dialogue which says I say chaps. I would go to my school and say I say chaps, and would be like, kya hai, what is this? In Hyderabad, I would be like, this is from Fauji, Shah Rukh Khan. He's going to be a big star someday. And after that, I've been following him, and what a career Sir has had. And I think I'm like a huge Shah Rukh Khan Sir fan. And also, like I've had a very good rapport with Anupam Kher sir in Kartikeya 2. And also, I'm coming with a movie called India House next. Even in there, Anupam Kher sir is doing a great role. So, but right now, Swayambhu, and as I said, Mukesh Khanna sir is here. I have loved him as Shaktiman, and it was very nice to work with him also. Yeah.
One question each to Nabha and Samyukta. Quickly, बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं ऐसा हिंदी फिल्म डेब्यू कब हो रहा है, कब देखने को मिलेगा कुछ ऐसा हिंदी फिल्म लाइक ये तो पैन वर्ल्ड हो गया, लेकिन थोड़ा बता दीजिए.
Actual straight Hindi.
सीधे यस.
आप बोलो.
बोल ही दो.
आप बोलो.
आप बोली दीजिए. नबा आप दोनों के लिए.
First, yeah.
अच्छा चलिए नबा, you tell us.
For now, I am committed to Swayambhu.
वाह.
It's coming in Hindi also, so
Yes.
that is probably my debut. बोल सकते हैं?
बिल्कुल बोल सकते हैं, क्यों नहीं.
ओए.
For you, Samyukta.
Yeah, I was shooting for a film
Ah.
which went through little delays, but soon you'll get to know.
Her pauses are like एकदम
She already caution kiya.
Already.
किया. एक आखिरी चीज सर before we wrap this up, thank you so much ladies and gentlemen. Bharat sir, quickly, we're talking about a pan world film. खाली नाम के लिए नहीं है, अलग अलग भाषाओं में जा रही है. So सबकी sensibilities को cater करना, how difficult was it? और writing के time से पता था मैं ये करने वाला हूँ. This is for you as well as of course निखिल भाई, because उन्होंने act किया है और सबके लिए किया है. Please बताइए.
सर जो भी आई मीन फिल्म अच्छा लाइक बॉक्स ऑफिस में सक्सेस पाता है वो है ना, इट रिमेन्स ट्रू टू इट्स कोर. ओके, सो वी डोंट हैव टू थिंक अबाउट उन ऑडियंस को क्या पसंद आएगा, वो वाले ऑडियंस को क्या पसंद आएगा. ऐसे सोचने से फ़ायदा नहीं है. जो आप करना चाह रहे हैं, जो ऑडियंस बहुत सिंपल एक्सपेक्ट करता है हमसे. वो ये एक्सपेक्ट करता है जो भी आप बोलना चाहते हो ढंग से बोलो. That's it. So we are trying to do that. See, it's not that when you try to do that you get perfection every time. वो properly वो बोलने का हम try करते हैं, and we hope that it comes out well, and then we hope that the audience accepts it. So the human emotions are universal. So we are just trying to stay true to our Indian culture and the roots, and as Nikhil Bhai told previously also, an underdog story is basically universal. The rise of an underdog or a victory of an underdog, it's basically universal. So people definitely, I hope, will get connected to it.
Well, I think I'll just finish. Like, I think this film has to be like watched by everybody, and हम हमेशा like मेरे movies we always keep it very clean so that the entire family can enjoy with this film, and especially बच्चों like a lot of kids came and watched Kartikeya 2 because they really enjoyed. It was about Lord Sri Krishna and about hidden stories. I say we need to like make sure kids like also watch and this is a kid friendly film 3D में आने वाली है, and it's going to be a fantasy, exciting, and there is a little bit of mysticism also. There is somebody very exciting in the film. I don't want to reveal right now, but his blessings are with us. Yes, so you'll watch it in the film. Yeah.
All I want to say is thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Teaser पे ये माहौल है, आगे तो क्या होगा
Thank you
जब
guys,
ट्रेलर आएगा.
thank you.
We'll do a quick picture with the entire team, right? Nabha,
Thank
thank
you,
you
thank
so
you,
much.
everybody.
Samyukta, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you guys.
Senthil
Thank you,
sir,
guys.
thank you. Thank you so much. जी.
Spread love.